Hey man, look, we back live, man. Straight up food from Riverside to Bloomington. You know we back. LMTV podcast, trust the process. Look, we just dropped we're gonna drop episode 13 with Motiv on Sunday. So for all y'all viewing in and tapping in, like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know what's happening, man. The best upcoming podcast in Riverside. You know what I mean? Get with it or get left. You know what I'm saying? The train has left, my boy. Don't worry about nothing. We got Doughboie IE, right?
Yup, Doughboie IE, man.
Doughboie IE, man. Hey, the hottest, and fucking, I think he's up there, the same thing with Rowdy Rackss, like as like the most lyrical MC, you know what I mean? Like, he really doing it up. We in the studio right now in LA. Don't worry about nothing, man. So let the people know real quick, like, what you working on, what you doing in the studio real quick.
Shit, man. First and foremost, I appreciate the introduction, though. That's what it is right there.
Nah, hell
That's
yeah.
love right there. And then pretty much, man, we right here just getting to work. We out here in the studio right now at the wrecking spot, just doing what we do best, man. We just putting, you know what I mean, projects out left and right, trying to get everything polished up, and we got a lot of shit flooding, you know, week by week. So just stay tuned, man. Doughboie IE Music, the team's going hard right now.
Hey, I see you out here, bro. Like, you know, I see what you're spinning. You know, I was in the studio with, spent a couple hours, and I'm seeing what you're working with. Like, when you start making music, and, you know, you say you grew up out of Bloomington, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, born and raised.
I was born in Baldwin Park, moved to Bloomington when I was about like 3 or 4. And yeah, raised in Bloomington, dog. Bloomington's my stomping grounds right there. So for sure.
That's right, man. Well, how long you been doing music? You know, for the viewers who's just getting to know you, you know, we tapping in with you real quick out here in LA. You know what I mean? But
shit, to be specific with you, bro, I'm a rapper, so like I couldn't even tell you when I started. But actually recording type shit, like doing my shit, taking it seriously, like 2021. So it's 2024 right now. For, you know, since then I've been doing my shit. But as long as I can remember, bro, even in elementary, I was doing Christian raps. I was listening to MC Boulevard, shit like that. My cousin put me on, man, and I was doing Christian raps for a while. Gave that up. Went to you know what I mean, middle school, high school. Back in high school, I'll do middle school actually, I'll do freestyles with the homies every now and then. Everybody knows Ruto Harris Middle School right there in Bloomington.
Okay.
Everybody knows, man. We used to have the security jumping just because we get so much, you know, big crowds and
track,
shit.
everybody pulled up.
We was right there. They thought we were squabbling, so we were spitting, bro. We were spitting our shit, and then after that, go to high school. Shit died down. No one was really doing that no more. I'd write every now and then, but it was a far-fetched dream type shit, so I never really took it seriously until a couple times where I was like 18, 19. I'd be around the homies and we'd be drunk at a party or something, high as fuck, spitting, and they'll be like, damn, fool, you're actually hard, dog. Like, you go hard, so you should try to do this shit. And
they kept it pushing.
Yeah, and it took a couple times for them to say that, to the last time where I was like, fuck that, we're gonna do this, bro, let me try it. Went into the studio, bombed that shit. Bombed nasty, like, I didn't even want to hear it. Like, it took 2 hours to do one song. I was like, fuck that, man, this shit's over with. So,
hey, my boy knocked out like a whole song in like 20 minutes.
You know what I mean? Hey.
Like one song in like 20, 30 minutes.
That's what I'm saying, man. The first studio session ever, I don't even count it because I bombed it, boom, threw that shit away. And then 2-3 months later, the homie actually told me again, like, try that shit again, bro. I went into there and I fucking, shout out my boy, mixed by Sean Brown. Right. Zeus, so I pulled up to his and he actually worked with me, bro. And he was like, whoop the whoop, try it like this. We got 4 tracks done compared to 1. And that shit, after that, I knew, all right, this is what it is. We got to do our shit.
And one quick question, like, when you look at beats or like when you look at like making music, what do you look at? Like, how do you go about it when you first start?
Oh man, it all depends, bro. Honestly, I don't even really, it depends on what I start with. If I hear the beat first, then it's like, all right, I'm just naturally with the rhythm. I'll feel the rhythm and see how I can go about it on the introduction. Like, all right, how hard I'm gonna hit, or either it's gonna build up. But sometimes I don't even need to hear a beat. I'll have verses in my head as I just do whatever I do, and I'll write it down.
He was just in the booth right now spitting crazy. Like, this was just, he was going crazy in the booth. And I was like, man.
Hell yeah.
So at a Bloomington, right? Hey, we out of Riverside, man. Riverside of Bloomington. Bloop, bloop. We gonna do it up. Look, don't worry about nothing. We my boy, look.
Hell yeah.
Doughboie, what? IE. Don't worry about nothing.
Man,
look.
Poppin'.
Hey, so if I'm in Bloomington, right? We go over there, like, what's the best spot to eat? If we're going to go eat, like, you know, where we going to stop at? What we doing?
Man, you know what? Check it out, man. I'm going to shout out Bloomington for everybody out there doing their thing on 6th Street, on fucking Harupa and Cedar, motherfucking taco stands every now and then. Every block, bro, you'll hit a taco stand, and most of them are all fire. But the main spot I'm going to tap in with is MGM, bro. That's the OG spot, MGM burgers.
Hey, Motiv, he said the best spot in Fontana is MGM. Man. That's what he said.
Hey, yo,
I said, what's the best spot to eat?
In Bloomington, for sure, MGM off of motherfucking 11th and Cedar. You gonna catch get you some chili cheese fries, get you a fat bacon burger with avocado. It never go wrong, man. That's the hood spot right there. Ever since I can remember, MGM was popping, man. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
MGM.
That's right.
In the morning, hey, what's 5 things you gotta leave with in the morning? You know, like 5 essentials. You know, when it comes to just, you gotta get ready. You gotta get things. When you leave the house.
In Bloomington or just me in general?
Just in general.
Oh man, the first and foremost, bro, you got the blick before you go, brush my teeth and shit. Nah, but I keep that on me, man. Anytime, no matter where you go, man. It's a crazy world we live in. But first and foremost, man, before I leave, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I grab, that's a good one, bro. Shit.
I had some Motiv, same thing.
There you go. Yeah. You grab your wallet, you grab your keys, all that, but not even that, man. You leave with your peace of mind, man. I kiss my daughter goodbye before I dip out.
Hell yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Grab all my essentials, which is your wallet, keys, but you don't want to mention that. You leave with your peace of mind. That's the main thing, like I said, which is my peace on mine. For my peace of mind, you know what I mean?
Don't worry about nothing.
And then after that, man, you go on, as long as you say your prayer, man, you should be good with whatever you got, man. Just do your thing, for sure.
Okay, for sure, man. Like I said, we tapped in with Doughboie IE, right? Out of Bloomington, man. What does Doughboie IE do for fun or do, on his spare time when he's not rapping?
Oh, shit, man. Just kick it with family, man. That's the first thing you should be doing, man. Kick it with the people you love. Keep it with the people that you
for
feel
sure.
who's important with you. And straight up, like my pops, man. My pops is in the booth right now. You can't even see him. But we're out here doing our thing, man. You know what I mean? And just keep it with the people who are really going to have a genuine, you know what I mean?
Straight up.
Relationship with you. And whoever you feel is important enough to bring around your main family, keep them in mind, man. And just, always have time for your family. Never, you know what I mean? Never go about that.
Yes, sir, man. So, hey, we're going to tap in. We just had to tap in with you with, the hottest upcoming rapper. I'm telling you right now, man, from Bloomington, Riverside. You know what I'm saying? We're going to tap in and shout out to all the viewers. Like, comment, subscribe. You want to tell them anything before we get up out of here?
Ah, shit, man. Hey, look, Doughboie IE, man, it's the name. If you haven't heard it, you hear it now, man. We popping out. We got a gang of shit coming, man. Shout out to my team. Shout out Motiv. Shout out my pops right here, DBIE Music. We popping out, man. It's something to remember and something to look forward to because we're going to be popping. If you ain't catching now, you better, you know what I mean? Don't try to catch on later.
You know what I mean? Hey, the train's in the left, fool.
And shout out to my dog, man. Appreciate you having me on the podcast, man. Tapping with my dog right here, man. We going up.
Hey, man, Mario. Hey, Mario, we back live with the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. We got the best on the best upcoming podcast, LMTV podcast, Just the Process. Doughboie IE, I'm telling you.
IE business, man. We all going up, man. The inland's popping, man. Don't ever count the IE out, man. You guys doing too much.
Yes, sir. Until next time. Tap in.
S3Huncho. What is it? S3Huncho. That's cool. S3H.
Hey, man. LMTV podcast. We back live, fool. Don't worry about nothing. Hey, my boy say he the best producer for in the game.
Best engineer.
Yeah, engineer.
Nah, I'm not gonna say the best, but I'm one of the best. For sure.
but he definitely will be the best because that's what we working toward. Being
Yes,
the best.
sir.
You know what
Yes,
I mean?
sir.
Trust the Process, LMTV podcast. We back live. Let the people know your name, my boy, and what you be doing out here.
S3Huncho, artist, producer, engineer, all that for sure.
Hey, what artists have you worked with working out here in LA? Where we at right now?
Shit, in LA, I'm with my boy Doughboie right now, Doughboie IE. Out in LA, probably I'll just say my boy Doughboie IE for real. We be out here in LA.
Hey, when I came up here, we in LA. My boy, he said, I was like, what city you from? He said San Bernardino. I was like, my boy, that's just down the street from Riverside.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up. We got Doughboie IE from, you know what I mean? From Bloomington, that's around the corner too, man. Shout out to them. They're really doing it. Hey, what inspired you to become an engineer? Like, how'd you get into music?
I started making music back in high school. So that was around like 2010 around there. And then I got into the whole engineering shit as I started, over the years, I started getting into the mixing shit, the whole, the real nitty gritty, the making the shit sound good and
that's
all
just
that.
Complex.
Yeah.
That's just a lot.
And,
that's just a lot.
Shout out my boy SMK. He the one who really inspired me to do that and locked me in to do that shit for sure. That's
what's up. And man, what do you think about like anybody who up and coming? What would you tell them? Like trying to do what you're doing right now? Because I seen you right here on the board. You was quick with it. You was doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You was doing it up.
Yeah, for sure. I
mean, it's like, what would you tell anybody trying to do what you're doing?
If you really want to do something, just put that time in and work for it for real. And yeah, I feel like if you really want something, you're gonna work for it, and you know, if you really want to learn, you just gonna put that time in.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And you know, put that work ethic. It's all about the work ethic for sure.
Hell yeah, trust the process.
For sure.
Trust the process. What's your name again? Hey, what's your IG? Let's so the people can follow you. Do it up.
Follow me on Instagram, on all social media. S3Huncho on
S3Huncho. Don't worry about nothing.
S3Huncho.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, from San Bernardino to the Riv to Bloomington, we out here, man. Don't worry about nothing. LMTV podcast. Trust the process.
Yes, sir.
You want to let the people know anything before we just up out of here?
Shit. Just tune in, man. We got a lot of shit coming for sure. You know, shout out my boy right here, LMTV podcast for sure.
Yes, sir, man. Don't trip, man. Till next time.
Yes, sir.
Hey, look. Hey, LMTV podcast. Trust the process. We got my boy Rowdy Rackss. I got my money on him, Young Gritty. There's a couple dope rappers in the game right now. Hey, Rowdy Rackss, what it do, man?
What's the deal, my boy? That's a good bet to place, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, I'm going to win on the hood.
Yeah, I put my money on Rowdy Rackss when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, lyricists. What you think about the, you know what I'm saying, Riverside and I, you know, this is a Riverside podcast. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of love for you out there. A lot of my homies and a lot of people out there be like, damn, Rowdy Rackss. Hey, I was at work the other day and he was like, hey, I was bumping this Rowdy Rackss shit. Whoop, whoop. And I'm like, damn, my boy, you know what I mean? So what you think about the love you getting from the IE and Riverside?
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it a lot. You know, I live out there in the IE and shit and fucking, I be tripping out. Like everywhere I go, I be getting recognized. You know what I mean? I be getting a lot of love out there in the IE. No cap.
Hell yeah. And what you think about if I pull up to La Puente, my boy, like, hey, where we going to eat? You know what I mean? Like, hey, fool, like, that's a question I be asking. Like, what's the best places to eat in La Puente? Like, you know what I mean?
Valley Burger, bro.
Valley?
Burger. Yeah, it's on Hacienda and Neymar.
Okay.
They got the best pastrami sandwiches, steak sandwiches, all of that shit. They're bomb.
Okay. And when you leave the house, what is 5 things you need with you? You know what I mean? On some, you know, like on, you know, your smoke or, you know.
I need my vape.
Okay.
I need my phone.
Yeah.
I need my jewelry. Protection.
Right.
And candy.
I feel it. Hey, and we in the studio right now in Los Angeles, California, man. The best city. California's the best thing to be in, man. We got the hottest rappers. We got Doughboie. IE, man, tap in, sit down real quick. My boy, like, what you think? What you think about, you know what I mean? Like, my boy right here, how he spits, like, you know what I mean? What he's doing, what he doing?
He's hard. He's definitely one of the more lyrical youngsters in the game, for sure. That fool spits lyrics. He spits bars. He don't just talk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when I heard him, right? You know, we've been here for like a couple hours. When I heard him, I said, now I know why you and Rowdy Rackss got to be on a motherfucking track. Because, hey, with you two right there, fool, that shit goes up, dog.
It's fun. It's fun working with this dude. He's a young cat. He'd be surprising me. You know what I mean? He'd be surprising me the shit he'd be saying. I'd be like, what? That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
What you think, my boy, about, you know,
Hey, all I can say is, man, check it out.
Rowdy Rackss and
It's motherfucking Rowdy motherfucking Rackss in the building, man. You know how to come correct, man. This boy a lyrical genius right here. So when it comes time to where it's like, hey, we're gonna do a track with Rowdy Rackss, you gotta come with some heat. So definitely the first track that we did, man, I had to come with some, you know what I mean, lyrical, miracle type shit. We're gonna do this shit and actually show what rap is about. Cause this rap shit nowadays is watered down, man. I'll tell you that much. And I'm not trying to, you know, brag or boast or none of that, but nowadays you don't see too many of some, you know what I mean, actual spitters. So when it comes time to a Rowdy Rackss feature, man, you gotta come correct. So for sure we coming out with some bangers, man. We got track 2 on the way, so stay tuned. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Come on now. Hey man, Riverside Podcast for the hottest podcast out of Riverside. I don't worry about nothing. LMTV Podcast, just the process. We got the best of the best. You know what I mean? One last question. What you think? Hey, what you think about Drake and
Kendrick?
And Kendrick, fool, like, who you think got that? Like, what you thought about that? And what you think they canceled Schoolboy Q's motherfucking performance in Canada and Toronto too?
I think honestly, it was a big mistake going against Kendrick, bro. I got one right here, bro. It's a big mistake to go against Kendrick. That's like trying to go against Eminem, bro. You know what I mean? That man
That's the best way to put it.
That man is way too talented and lyrical to be trying to battle with him, bro. You feel me? That's ridiculous.
Man, hey, honestly, putting 2 and 2 together, man, as soon as you hear the comparison, it's like, come on now. Kendrick's Kendrick, dog. Come on, don't even,
exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm not even talking from a California, you know, biased point of view. I'm talking about just straight spit, Kendrick's tearing that up, man. Come on now. Stop playing. Like you said, the
Kendrick
best way to
Lamar.
put it was like putting Eminem against MGK, dog. Come on now. Stop with the bullshit, man. Eminem's tearing shreds against anybody. So putting Kendrick with Drake, man. Come on, man.
Okay. Hey, if you could fuck with anybody in the studio right now, Rowdy, who'd you be in the studio right now? Like, if they would pull up.
Shorty. Shout out to Shorty. I'm trying to work with you, bro.
Shorty. He be the singer, right, too.
Yep.
He's hard. He
On
just
the
did one
hood.
with 03 Greedo.
He's hard as fuck.
Man, the miles away. Yeah. 03, yeah. He hard. Hey, man, don't worry about nothing. We just had a tap in, with my boy Doughboie, IE, Roddy Rackss. Hey, man, Riverside tap in from La Puente to Bloomington to Riverside, man. You know what's happening. Yeah. Trust the process. So, you know what I mean? Till next time.
He's got it. I mean,
That's how,
yeah.
Ride home that day.
That's how it was. Yeah, no lie. Lyrically, I heard it. His voice, his lyrics. I mean, I could even tell that it wasn't written down like made up or nothing like that. It was him. And I said, like, this is a guy right here that I would act.
Hell yeah. Hey, straight up, man. Like I'm saying, I felt like he's up there, shit, with the best lyricists when I heard him. Same thing, and that's just off the jump when I heard him. And then he just showed me another track, that slow one. I fuck with that one. I think that's my favorite. That slower one, I like that one. But hey, as you his being his dad, what you feel like, what he has accomplished, and like how he's just been moving up, from song to song. Like, how.
Man, he been making me proud since day one. But shout out to Jose Pina and the lowrider 59. I think that was like 3 flats.
Yeah, it was like 2 flats in a row.
Two or 3 flats. So we finally made it. And that was
3 flats on the way.
Yeah.
Damn.
That day was a
Damn,
lowrider.
fool.
They tried it again.
Oh,
and it didn't work.
shit.
So then Jose was like, "Hey, tow it to my house, but we're getting an Uber to the video shoot."
But
I'm trying to get from A to B, fool. That's it, no. Point A to B, my boy. That's it.
right.
but
That's right.
Hey,
but he
exactly.
said he said thanks to we all believe in Doughboy, and he said it's a team. So Jose's part of the team, and that's why I had to give him a shout out. Jose, the Pina family, and Mr. Rooter.
Mr. Rooter.
Yeah, but besides that, yeah, Doughboy's been putting it down since day one. Backyard boogie, backyard parties, and before we knew he was always into music, and we knew he was going to take part in some music, but the back in the day, backyard parties was like you had to be there. He'll grab the mic, he'll do like put it in the bag for the family, some backyard stuff. Yeah, little DJ system.
Hell yeah.
We got some badass pictures to prove that. And just been a hell of a ride. So yeah, we got together with Motiv, thanks to Jose, and about 5 months now.
Yeah.
We said Doughboy's got it, so we're gonna put it together, and we got a good team. And thanks to OTR,
Yeah.
Solis,
Shout out Solis.
yeah, and the whole team over there just showing support, and we're gonna make something happen. We're gonna bring it together.
Hell yeah, I believe it. How you feel about Motiv? Like what's going on? Like, I love this. Bloomington, Riverside, IE, the whole thing, man. Like, I believe the game needs what you bring to the table. You know what I mean? Doughboy, IE, I feel like the game needs that too. You know what I mean? You're up there with Rowdy Rackss. You're up there with the best in the game for real, dog. Like, like what you think about? Obviously you chosen for a reason. Like, you fucking with my boy for a reason. But what would you tell him to just on the future and him making these new songs and like what to keep pursuing?
Oh, I mean, personally, I would tell Doughboy, and I tell him this all the time: keep doing what you're doing. You're an amazing artist. And my thing is I'm a firm believer of like being honest. Don't waste time. Don't waste money. It doesn't make any sense, right? But that's why I'm saying, like, I put so much effort into him because I know he's got what it takes. Like, I can't explain it, but everyone will see it. Talk is cheap. He's going to show it with what he does and his actions. And then that's going to back up everything I ever said since day one. So that's why I stick behind him. He's amazing. I'm all in with him 120.
Hey, man, you heard the man himself, man. Don't worry about nothing. I'm telling you, man, from Riverside to Bloomington. Hey, look, we next up, fool. Don't worry about nothing, man. I in the building, man. We got the best of the best, like I'm saying. Shout out to OTR, shout out to Solar, shout out to Motiv, shout out to, everybody in the building right now. LMTV Podcast, Trust the Process. We just back with another interview. You know what I mean? We're going to chop it up. We're going to, I'm going to mix it up and do it up. Mr. Do It Up, Mr. Who Sent You. Don't worry about nothing, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Until next time. Skirt. Hey, fool, relax. D.
Hey, I gotta thank the family.
Let's get it.
Everybody at home. Thank you guys for being patient with us and supporting us. And we're doing it for you. Love you guys.